In a poignant gathering that has captured national attention, crowds are assembling for a memorial honoring the late Charlie Kirk, where prominent figures such as former President Donald Trump and Vice President JD Vance are set to deliver speeches. 1. First glimpses from inside the stadium, published at 15:54 BST. The initial images from within the stadium, designated for today's memorial, have just been released. American flags are prominently displayed on either side of screens that read, "Remembering Charlie Kirk, 1993 to 2025. These visuals set a solemn yet patriotic tone for the event. 2. Trump, A Day of Reflection and Healing, published at 15:52 BST. As he departed Washington, D.C. for Arizona, President Trump addressed the media, stating, "Today, we will celebrate the life of a remarkable individual." He expressed disbelief over the circumstances surrounding Kirk's passing, emphasizing that it is a day filled with both significance and sorrow. "We want to view this as a moment for healing," he added, extending his condolences to Kirk's family and acknowledging the impactful work Kirk did in promoting conservative values on college campuses, which he described as previously hostile environments for conservatives. "Now they're vibrant and alive, just like our country, which is thriving like never before," Trump remarked. 3. A Witness to Change, published at 15:45 BST. Regan Morris reports from Glendale, Arizona, where 80-year-old Barney Kerrigan, who only learned about Charlie Kirk a week ago, has been waiting in traffic for over 2 hours to attend the memorial. "I'm a student of government and politics. Living to be 100 requires some wisdom," he quipped from his red pickup truck adorned with Irish bumper stickers. Kerrigan, who prefers road travel over flying, is eager to witness this historical moment despite having forgotten his binoculars at home. 4. Trump boards Air Force One, published at 15:29 BST. In a recent update, we captured an image of President Trump boarding Air Force One en route to the memorial event. 5. Attendees dressed in patriot colors, published at 15:15 BST. At the memorial service taking place at Arizona's State Farm Stadium, attendees have been encouraged to wear red, white, or blue, reflecting the colors of the American flag. Kirk has been celebrated as a patriotic figure in American politics, with Trump previously referring to him as a young patriot. 6. Traffic Jam for a Cause, published at 15:04 BST. Regan Morris continues her coverage from Glendale, where thousands are caught in traffic on their way to the stadium, even hours before the event is set to begin. Many attendees are opting to exit their vehicles and walk towards the venue, as security checks are causing significant delays. 7. Trump departs the White House for Arizona, published at 15:01 BST. In breaking news, we have an image of Donald Trump leaving the White House this morning, heading to Glendale, Arizona, for the memorial service later today. Early arrivals at the stadium, published at 14:31 BST. The memorial is being held at State Farm Stadium in Arizona, where attendees began arriving well before sunrise, despite the event not starting until 11 a.m. local time. The organizers have indicated that entry will be granted on a first-come, first-served basis, with the stadium capable of accommodating up to 73,000 people for major events. 9. Complete speaker lineup, published at 14:26 BST. We've previously mentioned that notable figures, including President Trump, are scheduled to speak at the memorial. Here's the complete list of speakers as announced on the memorial's official website. Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's wife. President Donald Trump. Vice President JD Vance. White House Chief of Staff Susie Wiles. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth. Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard. Former Fox News host Tucker Carlson. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, Director of the White House Presidential Personnel Office Sergio Gore. Additional names are expected to be announced soon. 10. Key details about Kirk's memorial service. Published at 14:15 BST. The doors for today's memorial service are anticipated to open at 8:30 local time, 16:00 BST, with the program commencing at 11 a.m. The service is being held at the home of the NFL's Arizona Cardinals, State Farm Stadium, which can seat over 63,000, expanding to 73,000 for significant events like this one. Those wishing to pay tribute to Kirk will include his wife Erica and various members of the Trump administration. Guests were required to register through Turning Point USA, with attendance granted on a first-come, first-served basis. For those unable to attend in person, the memorial will also be live-streamed on Kirk's social media platforms. 11. Trump to address the memorial for Charlie Kirk, published at 14:05 BST today. A memorial service is being held in Arizona for the conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who was tragically shot earlier this month. Kirk was a prominent figure in the right-wing political landscape, and his untimely death has elicited strong reactions from the current administration. President Trump expressed feelings of grief and anger, while Vice President JD Vance accompanied Kirk's casket from Salt Lake City to Phoenix. Stay tuned for live updates as the event unfolds, and we'll keep you informed on all the latest developments.